Hello Aquarians, thank you so much for coming for your spiritual ascension read. Alright, this read is going to be focusing on the exact initiation you're going through at this time. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to get into it, but what I want you to know is that I'm channeling all this information from the divine. So whatever divine is to you, if divine is God, goddesses, is angels, is ancestors, is universe, whatever divine is, the highest, the purest of the life force, whatever that is to you, that is the entity that I'm tapping into, or the energy that I'm tapping into for this information. All right, yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with the exact initiation you're going through. All right, using some archetypical deck, some Akashic records, and Divine Goddess Isis initiation deck, and then from there I'll break down all the other attributes to your initiation to give you more details. It will be wise to stay till the end, I mean, that's my advice. Anyway, so I hope you guys doing well on your ascension path. If you're not spiritually awoken, I don't think this is yours. Okay, but you can watch it to see if you pick up things, learn new things or whatever. But let's get into it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, leave me a comment or share the video if you like what you're hearing. Let's get into it for you, my dears. So the initiation that you are going through now, knocking at the door, divine, give me for Aquarius. All right, what the initiation is that you're going through right now. All right, the spiritual initiation. All right, there you go. I don't even know how the card flew, but it's healing the divine masculine from the Isis Oracle deck. All right, so it's a new emergence of your the divine masculine coming within you, coming out of you, right? So maybe it's been bruised. This means that, if I want to put in a spiritual context, you're probably not doing your you are not doing your spiritual practices or taking initiatives or actions towards growth on the soul level, and it trickling down to your physical life where you weren't taking enough charge and pushing your actions forward the way you were supposed to. All right, for some reason maybe you got a little complacent and it trickled down that way. This could go all the way of you feeling powerless, or like even losing some sort of financial stability in the end. All right, like not being able to provide for yourself in some way, shape or form. So let's look into the Akashic divine. Give me the access to the Akashic, or for the Aquarius spiritual initiation that you're going through at this time. Up in the air is a lot of uncertainty surrounding elements coming together on this initiation path. You are in the midst of not being certain of nothing in a way. Okay, let's look at the archetypical card to give us more clue to your initiation. Divine for the Aquariuses. All right, the bridge. Okay, I think that you are right there at the bridge. That's the real initiation right there to me. Okay, it's like you're about to transition into something new and you haven't made that jump yet, because I feel like up in the air, it's like elements haven't come together quite properly for you. There might be certain people involved in this aspect of your initiation, or situations that has not taken shape all the way enough to allow you to flow into the new initiation yet. And it's, to me, somehow all stemmed from the fact that maybe delays and things were happening because of your inaction. That's why you're healing the divine masculine. So I'm gonna read the things, to get more details, and it will give us more information about this initiation. Let me start with the up in the air. because it's right there. During this time of your life, there are aspects of an important situation that seem hidden to you. See, you may feel a strong, almost urgent desire to know how it's going to turn out. You can connect with your spirit guides, and the Akashic records ask for a little insight, but there are elements that are unknown and at this time unknowable. There is too much about this situation that is still up in the air. This could be due to the influence of others who are undecided, or some events may not have yet come to pass, or unexpected discoveries are yet to be made. Trust is the only way for you now. If you had my baby, forgive me. If you push too hard to know or to influence the outcome, you might push that outcome away. Let go of all the agency and give this situation to your higher infinite self, who will take care of it all. Time is required to know more about this matter, and time doesn't matter for your eternal self, whose power and love are always with you for now and indeed forever. What else do you need? Nothing but trust, the deepest knowing that all you seek will be revealed to you in the right time. So like I said, I touched on it quite a bit already, but like I said, part of your initiation is that you're going through is that you don't know everything. You don't understand everything that is happening to you on this initiation, all right? And it is what it is, and you just have to like kind of go with the flow in a way, you know. So it's interesting that you know this, because it probably gives you clarity on all the weird stuff that you're not able to put together, the uncertainties and all that stuff that's going on there. I think it's very helpful to know that it is like part of the initiation. It's embedded in the initiation for things to not make sense, for things to not happen as quickly as you wanted, and you know, dealing with some unknown aspects. It's good to know, because then you're not trying to figure it out anymore. It's like releasing yourself and going with the flow, and all that is part of spiritual initiation. If you ask me, it's like you have to let go. You have to let go of the ego, right? You have to let go of wanting things to flow your way in a way. So the healing of the divine masculine is the Osiris rises. The divine masculine within men and women is the energy that allows for protection, discernment, healing, and a sense of deep safety and holding, even through the most uncomfortable circumstances of life, right? And I feel like with that sentence that I just read, even the aspect of not knowing, right? You're still needing to be like holding on in a way, right? Because it's kind of showing up in here, right? Because it's uncomfortable, you know. It's an uncomfortable feeling to be healing that aspect of yourself. When the masculine within is healthy and strong, we have an inner strength to hold ourselves safe through anything. Your inner masculine is going through healing right now, growing stronger in his ability to offer you inner protection and stability to that, so that your inner feminine can blossom with creative expression. So it's like you are in a working process. You are literally going through this ascension that's going to allow you to take the necessary actions towards the things that you need to do spiritually. You see what I mean? So it's like a process where you don't understand everything, where you don't know how things will turn out. You see what I mean? So it's like there's a lot that is confusing to you. There's a lot that you can put your hands on, but it's also because you're healing. You know what I mean? It's a healing path right now. To me, that's what I'm seeing this. But let me see the bridge. The bridge is the connection, the link, the gate, right? When it's light, it's acceptance, magic, and communication. When it's dark, it's lacking boundaries, forcing connection, right? So the connection, the link, the gate. Bridges are built to connect two worlds. They create flow, allowing us to travel between realms, ideologies, personalities. This archetype is the gesture of acceptance. You see, yeah, it seems like this healing thing and everything I'm putting, it's like there are keywords that are flowing through here where you have to allow yourself to go through the healing process in a way by accepting the process to happen. You see what I mean? Of saying yes rather than withdrawing, separating and saying no. When we cross a bridge to an unknown land, we are led magically into a new reality. We open up to others. Healing and communication are made possible. All right, we enter a state of curiosity, wonder, and learning. The shaman, for example, creates the bridge between the everyday world and the sacred. This card asks us to study the connections between the seemingly connected parts of our lives, relationships, ideologies, history. All right, remember that a bridge can't be forced. It must be made with love, or its structure will not withstand the inevitable, all right, weather of life. So it's like, don't force anything. Don't try to understand your healing process all the way. Don't try to rush or fasten your initiation process. All of that stuff that I just read, it's all saying that you're going through a healing phase and you can't know everything about everything right now, and there is a part of you that need to learn acceptance in the midst of all this, and you are right there at the bridge, and when all the elements come together, it will come together when it's supposed to. You just have to go with the flow. This is like letting go of that ego, letting go of a need to control, and that is practically part of your initiation. All of this is included: acceptance, healing, the divine masculine. It's about you being able to surrender to action, surrender to pushing your force. All right, so that's where you are in this initiation, and I think that when you get there, when all things fall into place, it will. All right, in divine timing, on your ascension path, you're just going through the initiation, period. And to be quite honest, it's not comfortable, because a divine masculine is the power where we want to do, we want to know, we want to be ahead. It's that authority energy, and it's like, you can't do that right now. You got to heal it. The time will come for you to express. Right now, you got to heal your masculine, and that's kind of where I'm at with that. This is the initiation you're going through. You're healing. You're going through a healing of the divine masculine, pretty much. Okay. Bottom line, let's look at how this is translating and what you're gaining through your chakras because of this initiation. All right, my Aquarians, divine. How is this translating through the one more shuffle. Okay. We have the throat chakra. So underneath the deck there, that's like, self-expression there, speaking, communication, which was even mentioned in your messages here. But let's look. You have the crown chakra. So this is affecting your crown chakra, where the bridge, you need to have the crown chakra activated to action, inner child. So this is like this, I feel like this initiation is needed because it's healing that inner child wound. Maybe you had to suppress your thoughts, your words, your true initiatives for a long time as a child. See, so it's healing this aspect, and that's why it's even in the solar plexus. It is a wounding that goes all the way to childhood. Maybe somebody was stepping on your toes and kind of stopped you from expressing yourself with courage, boldness, that masculine energy that takes charge. Somebody kind of put you down. Somebody kind of like made you have to shut up a lot of times. Like when it's time for you to voice out your opinion, they'll be like, be quiet, you don't have a say in this. And for a long time, you kind of like, maybe in your childhood, you kind of went with it, right? Which kind of like, I feel like, it made you a bit timid, okay? And so when you need to act, you're always second guessing, probably. Your indecision may be stemming from this childhood wound all because you couldn't trust yourself. You weren't allowed to trust your own judgment, your own thinking, your own decisions. So it's like you were taught to go against your own thinking. You know, I feel like this may have even been translated to the point where you have to ask for opinions, like from other people, just to be able to make up your mind. Suffering from serious indecision and action, all right, is because of this wounding that goes all the way down there, you know. But this is definitely going to release you, where you're going to start taking actions, like I told you, on becoming more. You're going to release this, you know, resistance. After you heal all this and you're going through this healing, you're going to feel like a child again, I feel. And also like a sense of freedom is going to come over you, where you're going to feel like you're capable of taking decisions without stressing so much, and trusting that you've made the right decision and you're not scared. You know, it's like you'll be like the fool all over again, I feel. Not the fool as a literal fool, that the fool in the tarot card, where you don't know where things are going. In a way, this initiation is making you a fool anyway, because you don't know how things are turning out. But you have to trust. You're being forced to accept and trust the process. So it's like when you're when all this is going on, and you finally like at the maturity of your initiation, you're going to be feeling that way, where you'll be okay not knowing all of it. You'll be okay just going with the flow, accepting and trusting your decision making. You'll be okay. You won't second guess. Besides, you'll be getting the guidance and allowing your inner guidance to guide you and trusting it, right? But you will take actions on what makes you happy. You take actions on what makes you feel freer, lighthearted, playful. You take actions of what make you really, really, really excited to do. You know, and you're not gonna be stressing about anything or asking anybody's opinion and any of that stuff. You are actually about to be in a place where, you know, you're very motivated and disciplined. All because of this initiation. Either way, this initiation is bringing all this out in you, where you're also connecting spiritually. It's opening this aspect in your crown chakra. I really like this for you, where you literally be getting guidance and you feel supported, all right, from your spiritual team and everything like that. So I like what you're gaining because of this, because it's only going to set you free to live the life that you deserve, not the life that you were kind of like forced to live. In a way, you had to become somebody you were not, just to fit in, or just to please your parents, or just to please society, or some aspect of you like that. That's kind of where I'm going with all that, right? So let's go ahead and see exactly what you're learning besides what I've already told you. What is the Aquarians learning because of this initiation, divine? What are they learning? Ostentation. It's like discipline, focusing on your finances, taking charge of that. Okay, well, let me see what else showed up. Connecting with real friendships, not surface level friendships, you know, people that are in for something, you know. But definitely this is like, let me see what this is. Enthusiasm is bringing about a new sense of enthusiasm, right? In traveling or thinking differently, being broad-minded, experimenting on things, you know, especially with your finances and what you value. The way you think about your finances, the way you discipline yourself to focus on taking actions, and the connections you build. All right, the true friendships, are they authentic enough? Are they real? Do they make you feel comfortable? Are you able to be yourself with them? So you're learning how to really know who your friends are and who are not compatible being around. And you know, in all of this, you're also finding enthusiasm to focus on connecting with the right kind of people too. You see, that will help you establish what you value more. And in this case, it's like it's going to affect your values and your finances, all right? And for you, you have money and friendships, deeper friendships, and whatever you've been resisting for a while pertaining to your financial life, I think you're learning to transform that quite a bit, right? So that's kind of where we are here. That's kind of where we are, that you know, all this is. And you know, I told you that is sometimes this divine masculine triples down to what? Your stability and finances. And we're already seeing that It is already doing its work. And I'm seeing 922 here. This is like the master number 22. And with the cards that it came with, it's almost like you're going to become a powerful financial manifester. I see you knowing what you need to do, willing your power to create more wealth, and you're going to release any form of resistance that stop you from growing wealth. That's what I'm really feeling, that at the end of the day, the physical attributes that's going to come from all this is you becoming very financially stable. All right, and knowing your worth, knowing your value, knowing the type of people you want to hang around, and not just opening up your energy to any and everybody. All right, so at this point I'm going to look at what gifts, you know, on the physical lens that you've mastered, that you can even make money from, like a spiritual business or whatever business that you can own a business with. All right, and then I'll look at the spiritual gift as well. So divine, for the Aquarians, what have they mastered so far that they can even turn into money making venture if they wanted to? The Chariot and the Hierophant. All right, so the Chariot and the Hierophant is what? A very strong-willed leader. If I have to put it in 3 words, a very strong-willed leader with strong belief systems, that it's not, you know, you're going to break out your own path. Because the Hierophant kind of came in reverse, but, you know, I'm not reading reverse, but in this sense, I feel like bringing it in where you're not following anybody's norm. You are following your higher self. You are in charge, all right? And you're willing your power to succeed in anything that you do. So this is like you're taking charge of your divine masculine. Are we surprised? And that's what you've mastered. So you know how to be successful, you know how to stand in your power and be a powerful leader where people, you know, people look up to you for guidance. And this initiation is really bringing this and has made you the master. Okay, so you probably was already like that, and now it's strengthened. Look, you have the star at the end of, at the bottom of the deck. That's also telling me powerful healer. All right, powerful healer, powerful probably even a public figure where you can be seen or known for this. Okay, but definitely that, like, is someone that is optimistic and hopeful. You inspire that in people. Okay, so you've mastered all that. And a powerful spiritual healer. You know, a healer is a healer. A healer can heal you in so many ways, from the soul to the physical. So I feel like that's what you've mastered, and you can become someone that can lead people in this direction. What is the spiritual gift that you've mastered? 11:11 on the clock, my darlings. It's a new beginning in this gift. Somehow it's going to open some new doors for you with 11:11 showing up. What is the spiritual gift that Aquarians have mastered? Look, impressions versus expressions. I barely ever see this card. Soul guidance. That makes sense, and I need the deck where you are literally tapping in for guidance. Makes sense. I already said it. But the impressions versus expressions. Let me read it. This is something you've mastered. It's like letting out something, not being in the box. This is kind of Aquarius energy. Like you're free from thinking like everybody else, being in that box. But let's go. There are multiple ways that we receive information from spirit. It could be in words, images, or feelings, but how we relay or express the information back to the recipient must be carried out with due consideration and utmost care and sensitivity. Many mediums are taught that you should always give what you get. When delivering a message, in a sense that's true. When delivering a message, in a sense that's true, but as mediums we must honor that many people look at us to assist, all right, them with their grief and are often still distraught. No matter how much time has passed since their loss, always remember that while we must be open to any spiritual impression, we are responsible for conveying a sensitive expression. People pass over to the spirit world in a variety of ways, from natural causes, unexpected illnesses, or other circumstances. When you give off information, it's a delicate process. For example, if you are impressed with a scene of someone's passing, then you must be sensitive and discerning when you express the information to the sitter. It's possible they could be very emotional as they are still going through the bereavement process. They don't need to relive every detail of the experience again. Communicating that you are aware of a type of person and, if possible, which area of their body was affected, as well as their relationship to the sitter, is often enough evidence for the recipient. Be kind and compassionate, as having an inherent sensitive nature is always a great asset for any medium to possess. So I think that this is all about expressing and finding how you're going to do it, because you are this spiritual leader, you are this healer, right? You're someone that have a lot of strong will and all that, and you need to find ways of like expressing your points in a more diplomatic, more compassionate way. All right, and I think that you've mastered this. So you're very good at how you articulate information, how you express messages that come to you. So I'm also getting clear audience here, and like even like being a medium, period. So this is what you've mastered pretty much. So it's not like you have to learn it. You know how to tweak things, how to let things out, and how to express it, okay, in the right way where the recipient is able to digest it the right way. Okay, you're very good at this. You've articulated it well, and that's why even the throat chakra is there. And if you're not a master of it, it won't show. So even if you think if you're not operating in this vibration, then you're just choosing not to. But it's there, and I just saw 33 on my clock. That is like a spiritual teacher, like a powerful master number that is innately in you to do this. You see what I mean? To do this and to use this power that you have, to me, to even help humanity. And I feel like this is where you are going to be of help and even get into business where you'll be a perfect person to be able to relay information and do it well. See, let me see what your spiritual daily practice should be to hold on to this gift. Let me see. Divine, what spiritual practices should the Aquarians be doing to continue this gift and strengthen it? Oop, came out. You're being told to pray. All right, pray. A trance dance is also underneath the deck. But prayers, you have the ability to pray and be heard immediately. So use it to help you quite often to get the discernments to continue to strengthen this ability in yourself. You see what I mean? So that's not so bad, right? Let's move into what is unexpected, all right, or an obstacle on your spiritual ascension path at this time. Okay. I think you're moving from stuck energy into a peaceful place. You've gained a perspective about a major ending in your life. You've been stuck for a while. I told you weren't able to take action. Something caused you to lay low. Something like came to a complete kaput in your life. An ending, a painful ending, or betrayals that put you down flat underneath the deck with a 10 of swords. And that is why you've been on pause, gaining spiritual enlightenment and going through this spiritual initiation where it was giving you new perspective. And I feel like, what is changing is you're moving into a calmer place because of this initiation, right? With the 6 of swords. And this pause is bringing more clarity that allows you to gain the peace of mind and to transition through this initiation calmly without, like trying to push anything. It's like you're allowing yourself to flow. You're allowing yourself to move forward, and you're allowing yourself to relieve yourself from the pain. See, so it's like you're on a healing path. That's what this is telling me. and just going with the flow, because the hangman has that attribute of self-surrender here, right? Absolutely allowing the process to happen. So that's like what is what is unexpectedly happening. It may have become an obstacle when you find yourself not being able to take any serious decision, or like having to feel like you were forced to be in the pause position. It's because of this initiation that you were going through. So it's not that bad, right? Let's look at what you're transforming. Well, in a way, I kind of just said it, so I don't need to pull what you're transforming, but let's see if anything new comes. What are you transforming on your spiritual path? Because this was like an obstacle or something unexpected. So let's see though, but I feel like he answered this question too, but let's see if anything else comes. You're walking away and letting go of what doesn't emotionally fulfill you. Paying attention more to your intuition and bringing balance into your life. Making some final judgments in your life that has made you feel stuck. Put you in the anxiety, fear, and in the very despair. All right. So I feel like your angels are helping. You're finally listening to your intuition to walk away from anything that made you feel like stifled, stuck, like you weren't progressing, you weren't moving forward with the Seven of Pentacles underneath the deck. But you're being guided and your angels are helping you. You are finally listening to your intuition, and it's like you've made that judgment call. You get the second chance to really get out of this mental fog, this finding balance and moving out of fear, and being overwhelmed with your situation and your the ending, the bitter ending, the very painful ending that you've gone through, and that has almost killed your divine masculine that you're trying to heal. You know what I mean? So it's like it's right there. Like it's definitely right there. So I like the transformation because it's all saying that you're gonna get yourself out of your pain, and you're going to allow things to happen the right way, but you're also going to take charge and make final decisions, and like stick with deciding not to be in pain, deciding not to be tore down, and stuff like that. So now I'm going to look at who's in your energy field, right? Because of this initiation, who's on your spiritual team. All right. You have the water elements, a lot of psychic energy, and a lot of like deep emotions attached to this initiation. Forget you are the water bearer for a reason. Nothing is coming out from this deck. So you have Saturn underneath there. I think it's also discipline and learning from your mistakes. Let's look at the spirit animal that is part of your spiritual initiation, or your spirit animal at this time because of this initiation. We're also going to look at the divine gods and the angels for you as well. And we'll also look at the unseen demonic forces behind the scene. So stick with me. What's your spirit animal? It flew out real quick. You have the bees. That's telling me wealth. And then you also have the fox. All right, underneath there. But really, it's about the bees because that's what flew out. And this bee energy is like, you are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. I told you, we saw the money, the abundance there, right? And the spirit animal for you is the bees. So if you're seeing bees, if you see clusters of them, if they swim in front of you, whatever, you understand that that is the animal connected to what is going on here. Your financial blessing that's going to come because you're healing your masculine, and now when you finally start taking actions, 11:11 again on the clock, you would open this floodgates of wealth into your life. See, and I like how it picks up the yellow, sort of like orange, a little bit color, because it's like it's that sacral and solar plexus coming together, your desires and your inner power to will them, right, in a financial way. That's your spirit animal. So if you start seeing them, you know what that means. Okay, let's go ahead and see what synchronistic number is connected, or colors is connected to your spiritual ascension that you could be using, wearing a lot. But also when you start seeing them, it should be giving you 3 cards fell. I see this. You have perseverance, number 4. You have 41, self-discipline, and you have adventure, 55. So these are your, and then you have 11, 11, 12, 12 on the clock. A lot of spiritual connection with your reading. It's a spiritual reading anyway. Synchronicity. So individuality, and now you see the red chakras again. So you are going through a new door where when you come out from this initiation, like for me, it's like I see you becoming this powerhouse. All right, with this reds and green you can wear. It's all about your money, your desires, disciplining yourself, and being able to change and break through into new adventures. That is that. How do you call that? The full card showing up to me again with this 55 ending into 1. Unknown beginnings. You 1 and 0. That's 10. Unknown beginnings. Right? Adventure. This blue color, the green and the red are the colors you should be wearing. But these are the numbers that are connected to your initiation, right? So you start seeing 55, 41, which ends up in 5, right? Yeah, it's all talking about this big change that is taking place. 111 on the clock. I'm telling you, it's like the synchronicity in your spiritual reading is so wild. It's so wild. In other words, you're going to be seeing quite a bit. You're going to be guided quite a bit. The universe is working with you a lot in this new initiation, or in this phase that you're going through. The universe has got you. Your spiritual team has got you. The angels has got you. I mean, you're not alone. They'll be talking to you quite a bit. Pay attention to the numbers you see. Pay attention to seeing the bees, wear the colors. You know, it's like, pay attention. Because don't forget, there's aspects of the initiation that is up in the air. So whatever information you can get, you need to like really work with it. Archangel Michael already flipped out before I even asked the angels. So Archangel Michael is saying you need to be clear on your intentions, all right, so that whatever you desire comes to you without wavering your decision or your thoughts. You see, so that's the angel that's on your side. You know, it's like you're being protected with him on your side, but also it's like, be clear about your intentions. So which other angels are on your spiritual team here? For the Aquarians, my angels, which one of you is on the Aquarians ascension path here, the initiation path? Oh my God, the whole deck flipped. Let's not do that now, angels. Okay, you have Archangel Jophiel with patience, and then you have Archangel Raziel with clairvoyance. All right, so Archangel Jophiel has shown herself twice. Underneath the deck is the outdoors. All right, go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Right, and then she's here talking about patience, where your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. You know, so you have her twice. That tells me that she's really in your energy field. The clairvoyance aspect is Archangel Raziel. I'm helping your spiritual side to awaken fully so that you can clearly see heavenly. So this is all attributes that you're gaining because of your initiation. Gaining more clairvoyance, becoming, you know, a powerful manifester with certain powerful clear intentions, and trusting your decision making, which we already talked about it. Finding the discipline and the perseverance and the patience to allow things to flow how it's going to flow, through trusting, right? Through trusting, pretty much. You see, so that's where we are with this. All right, with your initiation. Let me go ahead and get what gods are on your ascension path. Now I tell you who's with you with your initiation, so that if you are, you know, maybe let's say you don't know which angel to work with, and you know what deities could be of help in answering certain, you know, questions and stuff like that, you know them now. They show themselves to you in your read. That means that they're already in your energy field and open to helping you out. So all you have to do is call on them, pray to them, ask them for help, and they will be there because you're already there. In my opinion, they're already there. You just have to ask them to you know, help you out, think clearly, so you know, sort out some immediate problems here. Oh man. So for the divine gods, which one of you is on Aquarius initiation path here, helping them anyways? Which one of you is part of their spiritual team? Okay, we have Sekhmet, Egyptian goddess Sekhmet. We have Madre de Agua. Okay, and then we have the god Osiris, and we have Krishna. And Krishna kind of peeked out a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. But let's go ahead. Krishna is the Hindu god, right? Krishna is the divine lover. Krishna is an avatar of the Hindu god Vishnu, the supreme god in Hinduism. Krishna was a popular god even throughout the Western world. Krishna had many depictions, including a young boy eating butter. Invoke Krishna for love to continue to permeate your life, or for love to enter your life. Energies, love, knowledge, and beauty. So this is his role and what he's there for, and you can tap into his energy, call on him for help in that area if you need it. So with the god of Osiris, is like the Egyptian god of the underworld, and he's one of the most notable gods, and he's the great god of the dead. Osiris was well known for the metaphysical mythology of being cut up in 14 pieces. The green god, energies, insight, visualization, depth of understanding, subconscious mind. To me, this is all connected to your initiation. It makes sense, you know. With Sekhmet here, which is another Egyptian goddess. Her name means she who is powerful, right? A powerful one, the goddess of healing. And I told you about the healing abilities that you have, right? So it's one of the oldest Egyptian goddesses known, all right? She was able to cure disease and heals one's body. She is depicted as the lioness and the fiercest hunter known to Egyptians. Energy, healer, power, warrior, strength, which is all in your energy field. So what do you want? You're healing, right? It makes sense for her to show up. You are healing the divine masculine, the warrior in you. So it makes sense that she's there for you. This is like Madre de Agua is a powerful spirit in the Palo Mayombe. Madre de Agua is known for her possession of strong love and money magic, all right? Love and money magic. She is presented by the sea and ruler of motherhood. Madre de Agua is a very nurturing goddess and can bring wealth and happiness, energies, motherhood, wealth, happiness, love, and healing. So all this makes sense because you have the heavy money thing going on there, all right? And she's also like a deity that brings healing to you. So it's like this is an alignment to me. This is an alignment. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at how you can be of help to humanity. Let me see. With your spiritual gifts, how can you help upgrade humanity? Okay, and then we'll look at what is hidden. How can you help divine? How can the Aquarius help with their spiritual initiation? Help, okay. Birth a new concept of oneself. I feel like your initiation is going to show you how to teach people how to step in their full power and believe that they can birth new identities, new creations, new ideas, new aspects of themselves can come into existence, because you are multidimensional. So this is telling me like how to tap into your power and bring an aspect of yourself into your physical and strengthen that to move you forward. It's like that's how I feel like you can help upgrade humanity. I also feel like literally for some of you, I want to say like you're meant to birth some interesting children into this world, like highly potent new, like highly spiritual children into this world, literally, like children with some extreme spiritual powers that can help change humanity. It's like you can carry these babies that are here to change the world, sort of like, you know, they come with some spiritual powers. All right, I feel on the physical level, but like also some powerful creative ideas, some powerful new ways of bringing yourself into, you know, bringing certain aspects, you know, because naturally you're an inventor, you know, you're the one that comes up with the weird ideas. It's like this is about you helping people to tap into their power, with this power underneath here, you know, through, you know, their visions, through their tapping into their psychic power, their most innermost power, the divine essence in themselves, and bringing forth these new aspects of themselves that is unusual. So you can help them to be an Aquarius in a way, like to think outside the box and to bring in new concepts that nobody knows yet, that humanity needs to grow. So you can easily tap into even to the aliens, to the otherworldly star seeds kind of energy. You know what I mean? It's like it's easy for you to be able to tap into those foreign stuff and bring it in, you know, where humanity is going to need to upgrade. Okay, you have a lot to offer in a way, like birthing new ideas, innovative concepts that can help upgrade even through technology and different things, because all that belongs to the Aquarius house. All right, so what we're going to do now is tap into the demons that are hidden. All right, and see what demons are on your spiritual path, because there's nothing light without dark. Okay, you need both. So don't think that everything is of pure white, everything is dark and white, period. There's heaven and hell. Example. So we already know that you know this. I'm just like stating. So 22, now 222 on the clock. Man, the synchronicities in your read is off the chain. You're about to be bombarded with this stuff. Anyway, let's see the hidden entities that are hiding on your spiritual ascension path, doing things behind the scenes that you're not aware of, because that's why they are hidden. Divine, open the door and let them come out. We are ready to know who they are for the Aquarians. What are these entities? Okay, one came out already. Let's see if, all right, we got 3, which is what I averagely, that's what I'm looking at here. So we have Baphomet, we have Furfur, and we have Vipa, which is the Magician energy, the 10 of Cups energy, and the 8 of Cups. But let's see what these entities are doing behind the scenes. So for the 8 of Cups, which is Vipa or whatever, this entity, look how crazy it looks. This entity guides, the guide of the waters, can make storms and tough seas, causes men to die in 3 days. Jesus Christ. Causes men to die in 3 days of putrid wounds. What the world is putrid? Somebody tell me what that word is. I don't have my phone to check it. But this is the type of entity that's attached itself, all right, because of your initiation. Jesus. Let's go ahead and look at the 10 of Cups, the Furfur or whatever, F-U-R, creates love between man and woman, creates thunder and great storms, give answers on divine secrets. This one doesn't do too much harm, but it's still an entity, is still demonic, and is still hidden. So you need to know if some of that stuff is happening in your connection. At least you have an idea. So the Magician, the Baphomet, which most of us are, you know, always bringing because of whatever, you know, Illuminati and all this stuff, that conspiracy that goes on around here. Let's see what this entity does. Is the Magician. Gives health and financial prosperity, connects one safely with divine. So I don't know, it's up to you. Okay, my Aquarians, that's what you got going here. These are the hidden entities working behind the scenes, man. Okay, let's look at the advice from your soul, and then we'll look at your advice from your spiritual team and close out your read. What is the advice from the Aquarius' soul, divine? Overall souls of the Aquarius that are going through this initiation path, what is the message from their soul? Six of Cups. I feel like bring an ending to the things of the past. Bring closure to the things of the past and people of the past. Because I feel like, you know, and set yourself free. That's what this is saying. I told you the Fool was showing up without the Fool being there. Now the Fool finally showed up. You're on a new path, new beginning, starting something new that is unknown to you. Your soul is about to go through a whole new cycle. And with the World card there, I feel like you just ended a very tough cycle in your life, and you're about to start, you know, another 21-year cycle or some stuff like that. That's how I kind of rate the Fool's journey, if I want to say that. You know, all the different stages are about to begin once you start on this new path, but you have to let go. You have to wrap up the past. Some people from the past, certain things all have to end, because you have to set yourself free and allow this new energy to flow. You don't know everything, how things are going to turn out, but you are on a new path now. But you need to let go. All right, you need to let go. You need to let go. You need to let go of self-deception, guarding yourself. You need to let go. Allow your destiny to flow the way your initiation is taking you. You know, wrap it up. Wrap it up. Let's go ahead and get final advices from your spiritual team, divine, and we'll close out your read. All right, my Aquarians. All right. All right. Advice from the divine. Advice from the divine for your spiritual initiation. What is the advice you have for the Aquarians, divine? What do you want to say to them on their spiritual initiation path? Okay. You need protection, and you need to work on your procrastination. Soulmate relationship situation is underneath the deck. Well, let's see. Yeah, this is very clear. This is very, very clear message. Divine is telling you to stop procrastinating on a soulmate situation that you are probably in or getting into. Because you need to work through protecting yourself and this connection, because there's envious people. You need to stop procrastinating, and you need to protect your connection because there are envious people around you. It's so like it came straight into, and then when I pick up the cards, look what is left underneath. Cleanse and shield your energy. So you may be getting advice from people, especially people of the past. You're supposed to cut loose and let them go. Alright, because you know they don't serve you in this new journey. You're supposed to cut them off because most of them are envious of you, and you need to protect your energy and stop procrastinating with, you know, your soulmate situation, because it's like you need new inspiration, something like that. You're on a new path with that red energy. Alright, soulmate situation, even after I shuffle, still shows up. So you're probably, oh my god, you probably met your divine counterpart, and It is part of your initiation. Let's just say that it's part of your new beginning. Let's look at what the deities and the angels all have to say. Let's start with this deck here, and then we'll look at that one. What advice do you have for that? Okay. Energy. Working on your energy levels. How many things flipped? Okay. Peace, mindfulness. Drink teas to calm you down, calm your mind down. Trying to find your inner peace in the midst of all of this, the initiation you're going through. Also working on, bringing things into balance. All right, your energy levels is what I'm thinking. It's like you may be drinking coffee a lot. Your vitality is at stake. Your energy levels. It's like you may be overextending yourself. Even with the balance here, you may be overstanding your energy. You're probably overworking or doing too many things at a time. And your spirit team is telling you, the spirits that I pulled. So when I say spirit, don't go thinking anything else. It's your angels and guides and all that I showed you. They are telling you that you need to focus on your energy levels, bring things into balance by finding inner peace in your heart and being mindful, right? Watch your thoughts and what you're taking yourself into, and working on your energy levels. You see what I mean? So exercising and balancing your energy out, no overworking, overextending. Do things in a very balanced space. I feel like you have healing going on with your heart chakra with these 3 greens going on. It needs balancing, it needs peace, and it needs energy, so besides all that, especially with this soulmate situation going on, you have probably come into contact with your soulmate as part of this initiation, and it's not that easy. Okay, it's not that easy. It's draining you. It's causing quite a bit. And with these envious people that you need to protect yourself and the connection from, you have quite a bit going on, my Aquarius. All right, so that's what the spirit team wants to tell you. Last information, and then we'll close out your read, my dears. Thank you so much for being here so far, if you're still here. Okay, all right. Final advice for the Aquarians on their spiritual ascension, spirit divine. The card fell, but I wanted to get 2 more, and then that's it for us. So you have these 3 underneath the deck. You have Guardian. Yeah. All right. So, you got 4. Reawaken, reliable, vibration, raising your vibration, and control. Okay. So obviously you're going to some sort of reawakening. But this is about reawakening your mystic energy, your spiritual abilities, your spiritual power that allows you to raise your vibration to a higher vibration, right? So what do you need to do? Is it meditation? What is it? Is it listening to some sort of sound, nature walks, whatever you do that reawakens and heightens your vibration, you need to get into that. Some aspect of yourself that you need to practice controls the negative thought patterns and scatter brain with all the birds on your head. You are naturally an air sign, and your mind is your biggest blessing and also your biggest woe, because you get trapped in a million thoughts going through your mind all at once. So Spirit is saying control this thought pattern, the scattered messages, energies, all of them don't have to make room in your head. Learn to be mindful in your mindfulness meditation that you practice, allowing thoughts to flow. Allow the thoughts to come and leave on their own. Don't stick with one thought. Allow it to flow. And that is about controlling your mind and not sitting in one mental energy or thought pattern at one time. And that will help you to, strengthen and take charge of your mind space and the messages that come through there. I also feel like with this reliable here, you should choose what you want to be reliable about. But this reliable here with the candles and the music, this is about reliable in healing yourself, doing all the things that suits your soul, that reawakens you in a more peaceful way. You know, it's like tapping into your power, knowing what it is. Is it sound? Is it candle? Is it like calmly secluding yourself from society? What is it that allows you to like surrender to the process and be reliable to your own healing process, that uplifts you to become the best version of yourself, which is function in higher vibration, you see? So that's what I'm seeing for you, my Aquarius. Aquarius, this is your spiritual ascension. This is the initiation you're going through. I hope I was able to bring forth quite a bit here for you to, you know, assess your situation. And if it resonates, leave me a message or subscribe, like, share. Let me do something. 33 again, so I can connect with your energy. Thank you so much, and I'll definitely talk to you all soon. All right, thank you and bye.